Walking into the space for the first time, it was love at first sight. To see this historic tin roof and the exposed brick from the original building, it was like what I had been imagining in my brain come to life in 3 dimensions. I literally got goosebumps the first time that I walked in here because it felt like coming home to me. I could see what I had been envisioning in my mind as the Southern Belle, as the cocktail bar. To have the adjacent space where I could fit the secret passage for Georgia Boy, I mean, it was almost like it was tailor-made for this project. I was thinking about James and the Giant Peach a lot, and the story behind James. He was wanting to leave a town where he felt suppressed and he felt caged in on, and he wanted to take this peach pit and fly it across the ocean to New York. For years, that actually mirrored the way I felt about my city. It was only recently that I realized that I could be a part of change here and make an impact with my own peach pit by opening Georgia Boy here in Atlanta. I haven't been here since I was like 10. As a little kid, it was, you know, you're discovering everything for the first time, so there was a lot of sense of play, but there's a lot of bad stuff too. Being with my granddad was always a happy time. He was like a superhero to me, so it was an escape from any of the daily pressures or negative things that I had at home. He always loved a good meal, and it was always a very happy time to be at the dinner table. With a lot of laughs and good memories were made around that gathering place. I think I'm expressing the love that I felt with my grandfather through every meal that I share with other people. It's a really special feeling. A lot of places you'll start with a small amuse or amuse, as they call them. This, we're doing more than just exciting the palate. We're also getting an emotional reaction from that little surprise. Kind of get them out of their sense of comfort.
Absolutely, so sweet potato satsuma course, small bite.
Yeah, it'll be like one bite that it's gonna kind of explode in your mouth. I wanted to feature Georgia and Southern ingredients that you may not think of. Mandarin oranges, obviously coming from Florida. And then in Japanese cuisine, they pair citrus with sweet potato quite often. So I wanted to take this in a direction that speaks of a little bit of a Japanese influence. Right. So we've got some local sweet potatoes that I've already roasted off and cooled down, and these are tender. We're gonna peel those and get those in with the juice. And then a little bit of serrano chili to add just a little layer of flavor and some spice to kind of wake up your palate, because it's gonna be one of the first things that these folks eat. It's gonna be a really great texture. And I've got these molds. I think they're for like cocktails at your house, but they make spherical ice molds, little plastic molds. So we'll fill that up because we want little spheres. The idea is for the finished product to look like a little tiny mandarin orange. Sure. And then these go in the freezer. All right, so these are set now. Let's check it out. See, we have these nice spheres. They froze up nicely. I've got some unsweetened cocoa butter here. As the cocoa butter hits the frozen sphere, it creates that candy shell around the outside. Right. I say candy, but it's not sweet. It's actually savory. And then while this is still setting, gonna dip it in just a little bit of Pop Rocks. Then I thought we would plate them onto their big brother Satsumas, so it helps to kind of tell the story. Just like that. Try one out.
Yeah, it's very surprising. Yeah.
I'm gonna try one out too.
A lot of cooks can make really good food. It takes it takes a lot more things to actually be a chef.
I knew that was coming, and it still made me smile.
Exactly. Joey checks all those boxes. He has a really inspirational approach to the way he goes into it, I think.
Did you fall in love with him because of his food?
It definitely helped a lot.
Well, I wanted to spring a surprise on you,
Okay.
so I'm gonna try out a new dish that I was thinking about for Southern Belle.
Awesome.
So it's gonna be playful, and it's inspired by your favorite ice cream, the creamsicle.
Yes.
And it features Decimal Place Farms goat cheese, which is where we went on our second date,
Second or
date.
third, yeah.
And I talked you into milking a baby goat. I guess it wasn't a baby goat.
I didn't milk a baby goat, but
That's
there
not
were
good.
baby goats there.
There were baby goats. They
Yeah.
were extra cute, along with the elementary class that I paid to come show
Random
up.
elementary school kids, yeah. All I know thus far is it's like a creamsicle.
It is, so it's savory. So we're taking the goat cheese and infuse it beforehand with a little bit of satsuma zest and hide a little satsuma gummy inside. And we're gonna fry it. It wouldn't be a creamsicle without a popsicle stick. So we're gonna just stick that in. There we go.
That's adorable.
And then to give it an orange touch,
Very cool. And you had it on like picnic table cloth?
yeah, I thought this little picnic table cloth would kind of, evoke the memory of being a kid and having a picnic. Here you go.
Okay.
Just kidding.
That's not very nice.
Oh, hot! It's really good.
Here, let me try it out. We didn't know each other all that long before we decided to get engaged and get married. It just felt comfortable and we just clicked. And so I hope that it's gonna be the same sort of thing, that Georgia Boy and Southern Belle, it's just natural, it just fits there. It fits in Atlanta and it fits with Joey.
Library bookcase doors open up here with the James and the Giant Peach as the opening book. As you walk through the bookcase, you'll literally walk into the kitchen for Georgia Boy. You'll work your way with your newfound friends through around 10 courses of not just food, but entertainment, friendship, fellowship, and emotional experience. My hope is that leaving here, if only for a little while, you got to feel like you were a kid again.